How to treat daytime sleepiness with 5 natural remedies. Daytime sleepiness is a common problem among the population. Often, it stems from poor quality of sleep, nutritional deficiencies and some sicknesses. It's a condition that manifests itself with a feeling of heaviness and slowness that, frequently, makes the person fall asleep at inappropriate times. Although at first it may be considered normal, it's important to pay attention to it because it can interfere with daily work and increase your risk of work-related and driving accidents. What's ideal is getting an adequate amount of rest, not less than 8 hours every day. You can also keep in mind a few natural remedies to counteract your tiredness. Causes of sleepiness. Insomnia and other sleep-related problems are some of the main causes of daytime drowsiness. However, in addition to these, there are a few other risk factors. Chronic pain. Too much manual labor. Depression or stress. Alterations in your nervous system. Thyroid problems. Anemia. Difficult digestion. Low blood pressure. Use of certain medications, sedatives, sleeping pills, antihistamines. Too much calcium in your blood. Sleep apnea. Diabetes. Natural remedies to treat sleepiness. To efficiently fight daytime sleepiness, it's necessary that you identify its origin. However, in general, some natural remedies can bring you relief. 1. Green tea. Because of its high polyphenol content, green tea is one of the most recommended natural products to face the symptoms of drowsiness. These antioxidant compounds help regulate sleep and contribute to an increased energy level. Ingredients. One teaspoon of green tea, 5 grams. A cup of water, 250 milliliters. Preparation. First, pour the teaspoon of green tea in a cup of boiling water and cover it. Let it steep for 10 minutes and filter it with a strainer. Method of consumption. Drink the tea in the morning before breakfast and mid-morning. 2 chamomile warm water with lemon. Drinking warm water with lemon before breakfast doesn't just give an impulse to your digestive system, but also increases our energy level and counters the sensation of fatigue and sleepiness that is produced by cellular dehydration. Ingredients. The juice of 1/2 lemon. 1 cup of water, 250 milliliters. Preparation. Juice the lemon and dilute it in a cup of warm water. Method of consumption. Drink it right after waking up in the morning. 3 banana and yogurt smoothie. This energizing smoothie contains essential nutrients that help activate physical and mental functions to make you more efficient throughout the day. On the other hand, both ingredients contain tryptophan, an amino acid that helps stimulate the separation of serotonin and melatonin to increase your quality of sleep. Ingredients: 1/2 cup of natural yogurt, 100 grams. 1 ripe banana. Preparation: first, pour the natural yogurt into the blender and blend it with the ripe banana. Once it's creamy, without lumps, serve it instantly. Method of consumption: drink the smoothie for breakfast or at mid-morning. 4 apple cider vinegar. Because of its detoxifying power, apple cider vinegar can help improve the state of a tired person when the symptoms are caused by using sedatives. Mixing it with warm water has a light energizing value that, in the morning, improves performance. Ingredients: 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, 30 milliliters. 1 cup of water, 250 milliliters. Preparation: dilute the apple cider vinegar in a cup of warm water. Method of consumption: sip the beverage 30 minutes before eating breakfast. 5 yerba mate tea. Considered to be a natural energizer, yerba mate has a revitalizing power that counters fatigue and drowsiness. It helps to improve blood circulation and, by optimizing cellular oxygenation, works to improve mental performance. Ingredients: 1 teaspoon of yerba mate, 5 grams. A cup of water, 250 milliliters. Preparation: add the teaspoon of yerba mate to a cup of boiling water. Cover the tea and let it sit for 10 to 15 minutes. When it's cool enough to drink, filter it with a strainer. Method of consumption: drink the tea at mid-morning, right when you start to feel like you are getting tired. Do you feel a strong feeling of tiredness in the morning? Do you fall asleep during your daily activities? If you face this problem, try one of the previously mentioned remedies to fight it naturally. Then, if the problem persists, consult a doctor to determine what the next step would be.